I never get that message normally. Did you get that message?
No. Oh, what does it say?
It said actual recording quality is better than displayed currently.
I saw it on yours.
Oh.
So yours side by side. Me. So
Weird.
yeah. Mm.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Leanne.
Hi. If you're wondering why there is a change in location for me and Hannah, is that we're too warm.
I'm upstairs because my husband's supposed to be cutting the lawn.
But it's all of a sudden gone silent,
It's
Hannah,
gone
hasn't it? And
silent, so I'm sure it's not
we're
being cut yet.
we're investigating why, aren't we? Because
Yeah.
we can't see him and the grass is half cut, so we're just
Yeah.
kind of wondering what he's doing.
They were like that on some golfing video. Then I got golfing.
I hope he's not fainted from the heat. Sorry, Adam, if you have.
That'll be fine. So this is a little bit of a different episode because we're going to call this our bonus episode because we thought we would do we've got quite a few questions that built up and we always forget to answer them in the podcast because we're too busy chelping away.
We do. So we're going to make a point of answering all your questions.
Exactly. So bonus episode. So the following episode, next week's, will be back to the normal format with Shan as our guest. But this one, it's just us two wittering on and answering questions.
Do we give a little bit of an idea of how well our week's gone, or do we save that? Or...
No, let's give it. 'Cause again, like every week so far, loads has happened.
We've just come off a great call.
We have.
Basically, yeah.
But we really have not just the outcome of the call was great, but just the fact that we're meeting all these people in the industry. Like I would have at the start of the year, I would have never said that this would happen.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. So just as a little teaser, if you're a member of ICAN, soon all your printing needs will have been met.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say for now.
That is a nice little cliffhanger.
What a cliffhanger. Yeah, what a cliffhanger. Yeah.
I don't know when we'll officially be able to share the news because we're waiting on a couple of variables to be agreed, but probably after this goes out, I would imagine, won't it?
Yes.
How exciting.
I know.
We're so on it. Not to blow our own trumpet, but this is going to be a huge benefit to members.
It really is. Again, I wish we'd have had this when we started.
But we do now because we're starting for everyone, including us.
Exactly. And also, can we just give a lovely shout out to your absolutely gorgeous new hair as well?
It's a bit, do you know when they style it and they go a bit...
I think it's lovely. I really like that.
I
really like it.
I was watching, I was like, can you show me that again? It looks great. I won't be able to do it and I won't have time to do it because my guys don't allow me 3 seconds to get it.
Although with it being a little bit shorter, you might be able to do it quicker.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. It's very, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. It was like, do you know what it was? When I was recording when I was downloading thumbnails because I can't watch it back.
Aww.
When I was downloading thumbnails, I'm like, oh, mine really. I did with that's disgraceful. There we go.
I know, but see, we didn't used to have this problem because we were never on camera, were we?
No. So, and now we're like weekly.
And now we've got to be hair ready. It's really frustrating.
Appearances. Exactly. So that meeting this afternoon, that was brilliant. And then what other wonderful things have happened this week?
Something else has happened big this week. What was it? Oh, I had a win with Gardners.
This is putting the Cloudberry hat on.
This is Cloudberry. So Gardners, rightly so, I'm not going to knock them for it, is fought Knox to get into. And I do appreciate why, because they will be inundated with authors wanting trade accounts and things like that with them. So they go through this very successfully, stressful, rigorous process. I don't think they realise the thing they're doing.
Yeah.
But I've been on it for weeks and I've been like relentlessly pursuing them. And it's been back and forth. We need this. You're still showing this. This is happening. No, we can't do it until you update your data with Nielsen. This is, it was always something. So this morning, sent them an email, again, doing everything that they asked. very compliant. And then it came back, and I was fuming. I was like, no, not one more thing. And we've
No,
sorted this, and I was like, I'm gonna actually murder somebody.
yeah, news was banging about, weren't they? What?
It was things were banging about. I was not happy. And then I thought, right, I'm just gonna one last time to say, look, this is what's happening. This is what we need. This is what's coming up. We need it sorted for this. And I
Yeah,
thought, I'm just going to be very, very polite because, again, I understand that they must deal with this 100 times a day from small to large publishing houses. It must drive them absolutely crackers. So I was very, very polite, and I sent them a lovely email back. And then I got the green light. And it nearly fell off my chair.
I know.
I thought, I'm sorry, have I read this right?
Yeah, that's it. Strikes again.
They're like, oh, just get her off our case. Just give her what she wants.
Well, exactly. That's it, right? I've used the word relentless before, and I mean it in a positive way. Like you're getting stuff done because you're not letting it win, basically.
And you can be very definite and with people and still be really polite with it. It's like you don't have to be like, because I find if someone is asking very definitely but in a very, very polite way, I want to do everything I can to help that person.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm trying to apply back, and it's successful. So do it.
There we go.
I've got a few more grey hairs, but it's worth it.
Love that.
So that's all sorted, which is good.
Brilliant. That's great. So the other thing that's happened this week, but was not yet announced, is we've picked a winner for the Litfest logo.
Oh, but we did, like we said on our last podcast, we had to bring reinforcements in because that was a toughie.
Yeah, we how many voters did we have? 2, 4, 6, 7 voters in the end because we found it so difficult.
Yeah, we did.
Like, the talent, honestly, is insane, and I'm so glad that most of the entries are from people who have submitted to Cloudberry as well.
I know, yeah.
So that is the quality of illustrators that we've got on board at Cloudberry, which is, honestly, if you haven't already seen it, members or whoever's listening to this, go onto the Cloudberry website, go to the Illustrators tab.
I was just going to say that because when I went on it before, it wasn't really showcasing their work. It was sort of, so we tweaked it a little bit and made it so there was like a hero image and then all their other images. So that was the first thing you see when you went on. You saw a little image of them, what the name was, and then it was all illustrations. And I think what we're going to start doing as well is, as well as going through our very, very, very big list before it closes on the 31st, is that we're going to start spotlighting some illustrators as well on Cloudberry Instagram. So watch out because you may be seen over there as well, which is good.
Yeah, that's great as well for author stuff. Obviously, there'll be some people that submit to us who want to do their own illustrations, but some will want illustrators, a large portion. So you can really get a taste for the styles already by looking at that, and like imagine then how that would be applied to your book. Honestly, I just want to do all 5 books.
I know. I can't even pick a favourite.
No, I can't.
On there.
But I am a little bit obsessed with. There's one particular, I love them all, but there's one that's really, really different. Let me just go to it. Illustrators. Oh, I love everybody's, honestly.
I know. You go on thinking you've got a favourite and then you go on and you're like, nope, got to start again now.
Exactly, but this style is just so different to, there we go, it's Agathe.
Agathe, yeah. She's like one of our members. Yeah.
And look at this. I'm so obsessed with that picture.
Oh, I remember you saying when we were going through them. She's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
honestly, everybody's work is beautiful, but there's something about that particular illustration that just sucks me right in, and I don't know what it is. I love it.
Yeah, she's brilliant, isn't she? And she's so nice as well. She messages us.
So then, on the 1st, then submissions go live and we're open for 1 week.
We're open for 1 week, yeah. Yeah, gonna see how we go for 1 week. We have had, like, interest, like, before, haven't
Yeah,
we?
we're here. Yeah.
Obviously interest already by email, which, has been nice to see that it's
Well,
something that people want to submit to us to. But yeah, generally, we won't be looking at anything until
till the
the
first. So
first.
we're off to a
Yeah.
fair start. Yeah, exactly.
And it is best if you submit the form because you'll appear in order then. So
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. But no, we're so excited for that
we are really
because
excited.
I'm like the most overly with everything. I'm always like, oh, it's going to be mega. We're going to get 1 million. We got the problem we're going to get. I'll be excited even when we get one. Like I just want to see them. So excited.
Yeah,
What
it's gonna
else
be
good's
great.
happened this week? Before I move on to Q&As, right? So we've got there with the Litfest logo. So we're going to be
Mm.
getting the marketing stuff going this week when I pull my finger out and start getting it all knocked up agreed with you and then to the printers, and we're going to start hammering the marketing there for Litfest.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been loads of questions on Litfest, right? So we're working out a plan. There's a few people that are saying that they can't come, it's too far, and we're still trying to work out what to do there. But if you still want to come, there's no like deadline for signing up. Like we need to know a little bit in advance for book ordering, but um, by any means, jump on, book your space. If you're a non-member and you're listening and you're intrigued and you want to know more about it, then just email us or DM us on Instagram because we will have space for other vendors, I suppose would be the right thing to say.
Yeah, I feel as well like we should do either a separate podcast for Litfest, or we need to do when we do the chit chat with the members. I think it needs to be solely on Litfest,
Yes,
just
I think we're
so
doing
well,
the
not
next
solely
bit
on Litfest, but majority of it on
predominantly.
Litfest. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just so people can then make an informed decision because they might think that they can't go at this moment in time. We might say something that might change their mind on that,
Yeah,
and vice versa. So
yeah,
yeah,
definitely. And then the only other thing to mention is, which is we're dead excited about this. So we've got 3 members who have got books coming out in June, all in the same week actually. So
that's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, amazing.
so Samantha, Brett, and Chris have got their books coming out back end of June. So Leanne and I were chatting about what can we do to support these launches because, like we mentioned on the first podcast, it's like the weirdest no man's land ever when you're bringing a book out. So we've invited all 3 of those onto the podcast between now and their books coming out to have like a little chat about them and like a little mini launch type conversation.
Yeah, that'd be nice to sort of have them come on and chat about their book,
Yeah,
and
why not?
everyone could get a feel for it, and yeah, it's just really nice exposure for them.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
So if you remember and you've got a book coming out and you know the publication date, stick it into the ICAN Pulse calendar, which is in the promotion section of the Members Hub. We keep an eye on that. I stalk that on the regular. Um, and then we can do like spotlights. We can invite you onto the podcast and we can share your stuff on that.
That's good. That's really good.
Brilliant.
So before this turns into a full long
I know,
episode,
it's already happened.
shall we get some questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I couldn't find anything big enough, and I could shake. So this is my chocolate tin.
Oh,
It's empty. Well, it's always empty. I'll be
oh.
honest. It's never full for very long. But in this heat, obviously, doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this was my grandma's. This was my grandma's. I've had. She passed on. So passed on to me because we're both chocolate lovers. So
Oh.
we'll shake it. I'll give it a shake, and then I've screwed them up so I can't see what the numbers are, and I'm gonna just right. 8.
Number 8. Okay. You've mentioned a few times that you don't need to be published to join. And just at the start, there's a story I've been nervous to show anyone. Would there be a place for me?
Well, short answer is of course,
Yes.
but long answer if you like, Hannah.
Yeah, so the long answer is, and we said this in the first podcast. So even if you have written your book and it's been published or it's there and you've not even started putting pen to paper, but you know that that's your ambition, and then for you, I suppose, is the answer.
It's actually quite beneficial if you are at the start of your journey, because you're going to get the help and support from day one from people on various stages of their journey as well. So it would be actually very beneficial for you to start
And
at
that's
the
actually
beginning.
ended up being even better than we imagined it being, because you've got the resources that we're providing, but then you've got the community, which has blown up in a way bigger than we ever envisaged. That bit where everyone's just chipping in and helping each other, and there's conversations happening and there's support, and that's mega. So yeah, I definitely want to be there at the start of my journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
shall we go? How many are we doing, by the way? Should we just
keep
keep
going?
going?
Keep going. We've got loads and loads of questions.
We do. Yeah, we do.
We might as well get through them all, but I guess we can just do some future pods. Okay.
18? That's how many questions we've had.
So the Litfest sounds brilliant. For those of us who can't make it to Yorkshire, will there be ways to be involved from further away?
Oh, following on from what we're talking about, yeah.
So we're just trying to find the most effective way, really, aren't we? Because obviously with the Litfest, it would be, we'd prefer if people were there in person for a few reasons, right? So it will create more of that buzz. It will be beneficial. There'll be obviously industry people that we're inviting. This your chance to basically do the fun stuff, and we want to meet as many of you as possible. Yeah, I think we will be looking at options, won't we?
Yeah, and the other bonus of actually being there is as well, obviously our sponsor Books and Bev, all the sales go through the bookshop. So there's the Gardners issue as well, isn't there? So you could be on Gardner's radar there, and just just be nice to have your book bought, through the bookshop, which will be really nice as well. And if you're an illustrator, there's the exhibition boards, isn't there, as well? That'd be nice to see.
To have everyone's work displayed, that would, and obviously if they've got prints and things that they want to sell, then there's that option as well. So it's not just about the books, you can come and sell your work and merch as an illustrator. And then also there is, as we're getting into the planning, we're going to have spaces for readings, so live readings, and also if anyone wants to do any live illustrations or anything like that, or illustration talks or anything like that, which would be great. And I think because of the way that the space works, they won't be successful if they were remote. I don't think we would have the right infrastructure, and I think sound would be an issue.
Yes, yeah.
To do those remotely, but as I say, we're still working things out with that. We want to include everyone who wants to be part of it in some way. 100%.
So basically, if you're on the fence,
just come.
Yeah, just come. But if you physically and logistically can't get there, we will do everything in our power to make sure you are included in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so we'll pull our finger out now that we've got a few other bits sorted, and we'll get something settled to communicate more on that.
Yeah.
Right.
Next one. Okay. Number one.
Oh, gone too far there. Oh, this question's hilarious.
Go on. We love hilarious questions.
I know. How do you get so much done in such a short space of time? It's honestly a bit inspiring watching it all come together so fast. Do you sleep?
No.
No.
That is a lovely question.
That's a great
really
question.
Lovely. So I think we mentioned was it the first podcast what we thought our secret sauce was, which was voice notes through the day and night. When one of us sleeps, the others are awake and all that. But I do genuinely think it's we're doing what we love, so it doesn't feel like
that is exactly
work. Yeah.
Like I'm excited every time because obviously I've got a full-time job and kids. You've obviously got all your stuff going on. Physically meetings, even though we live like half an hour from each other, is really difficult at the minute. But we speak all the time, and when we jump on to start doing a podcast, we've spent an hour just nattering away, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's record a podcast.
And also as well, I think whilst we're talking, now we've got, if we're on video, now we've got the transcribe, which
Yeah.
makes things loads easier so we don't miss anything. But
Yeah.
before we did the whole Google workspace thing, you are very, very good at following up with your notes, so we don't miss anything. So I do feel like we've got, you know, we talk about a lot, we do a lot, we write a lot down, we share a Google Keep now, don't we? So
Yeah, we do.
we, you know, for ideas. So we've got that, and you're just very, very good at following up with things and making sure they're getting done. So yeah, so it's a good combination.
It's a great combination.
Yeah.
It is. And then I think the other thing, like, just because we love it so much, so like we have such a laugh.
We
about,
do.
Like what we're going to post. We talk about what content we might do. Sometimes I'll just randomly create one in the middle of the night when I'm awake, and I'm surprised I'm by posting it, like the Barbie one, for example.
Oh, the Barbie one, waking up to that one was hilarious, actually. Yeah. We don't look like that.
No, we don't. We definitely don't do cigarettes.
Definitely not. No, definitely not.
But it's just, it's fun, and that's how we get it done. I think, like, not to underestimate that it is a whole ton, like it's a lot.
It's a lot of work, yeah. It's a lot of work.
But obviously our ambition is when the publishing stuff kicks off big time, that this will be our end goal. And nobody will need additional careers in the future. In the long-term future, anyway.
But we do love what we do love what we do, and I think we are on the same page. And just because we're all sort of like happy and loving it and friendly. I mean, I don't know whether this will come up or not, but we don't agree on absolutely everything, do we? You know, so there's been times where Hannah's gone, I've said, oh, what about this? And you've gone, and I've been like, why? And you've been like, this is why. And I'll go, oh yeah, see where your perspective now on that one. Again, it goes back to the respectful thing, doesn't it? We're both trying to achieve the same goal. And yeah.
I think our personalities, although we've got different like qualities that work really well, we also are very similar morally, I think, aren't we? Like we've got the same, like mindset and stuff like that.
Definitely the same mindset on things. Yeah.
So that works. So that's the answer, basically. Yeah, we just don't sleep.
Yes. We don't sleep. Yeah, we don't sleep. But we didn't sleep before this.
No, exactly.
So,
it's not
you know. So yeah, it's like, you know, when not just like when you're a mum thing either. I mean, like obviously Neva was she used to be a real early riser, so we were always up early anyway. But now she's obviously a teenager and she sleeps in. You know, I'm a night owl, so you know, I don't know. I just find I'm more creative that way. I don't know at that time of night, and then so I'll go to bed, and then it's not early mornings anymore. So I'm like up about 8 maybe now. But
I've had my lunch and all sorts by then.
well, I say I'm up. I'm in bed with a cup of tea before anyone else gets up in the house doing lots of things.
That's so much. I can't wait to be at that point in my life again.
Oh, it's coming. You think you think it's not going to happen ever, and you think this is going to be alive until the end of time, but it really isn't.
No, I've got like the look of hindsight because I've got a nearly 21-year-old. And also, it was just me and her for a really long time. So and she was just like such a princess. So she'd like tell her she'd go downstairs, make herself some breakfast. She'd be doing karaoke after dinner. You know, she was and now I'm up at 5 o'clock because someone's screaming. I told you about the bagel situation, didn't I?
You did.
I didn't have bagels. I've just ruined everyone's entire day because I've not bought bagels. And my dad was like, what?
It's when I say to you, how's your morning going? And you just send like gifs of WWE wrestling.
That's what
and I'm like, it's that kind of morning, is it?
Yeah, because I've only an only child and now I've got 2 little boys.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how vicious siblings were.
Well, sorry, going back to the girl thing, I mean, Neva, so obviously she's neurodiverse, which brings its own challenges, but she's a very calm child most of the time, but she cannot be left unattended even now. So, you know, when she gets up, you know, we still have to get up. Yeah. And it's nothing she's doing. What it is because she's got language processing issues. if anything, if I was upstairs, so like for example, if I went upstairs now to record this podcast and left her downstairs, even like as a 14-year-old, which she should be able to do, if anything happened or she swallowed something or hurt herself or something, you know, and she just couldn't tell me quickly enough. And
Yeah.
I think that's the panic really with that. So that's why we follow her everywhere.
Yeah. And
But
that's
yeah,
in
so
school.
it's
That's
very
really
different.
amazing that like you managed to achieve what you achieved whilst doing homeschooling and caring as well. Like it's mega.
And you know, she went to school. I mean, and we can talk about this on another pod in
No,
full
go
detail
for
and
it.
that. But yeah, she did go to primary school, and the school was amazing. And homeschooling was our last resort, and it's been the best decision we've made for her. And it's great. She's a joy. She's a joy to be around. Not when meltdowns are happening, we'll cancel us out.
Yeah.
But because it, you know, obviously it's a very hormonal time at the minute. But generally, on the whole, I adore being at home with her. And she, you know, I do work. You know, I've worked things around her, so I've been able to get a lot of ICAN stuff done as
Yeah.
well. So
Amazing.
yeah, it's my book illustrations for the next one that I'm
I know,
really
same.
bad on.
Oh, jeez. I am so close to having them complete. And I'm at that. Somebody asked a question about this. It might even be on there. I'm at that fiddly stage now where you're like, oh, shall I just think?
Yeah, you're looking at it too much, aren't
Yeah.
you now? Yeah, you've got to just walk away from it when you're
So
happy with it.
frustrating.
Yeah.
So frustrating. I'm close. I've got one more actual page to finish Illustrator that I cannot get right.
Yeah.
And then just like text placement, you know, I've messed around with that a little bit. So I'd say,
Yeah.
I just fucking stop and one illustration, and I've just nailed my end page design today. So
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
no,
Yeah, I can't wait to see
pleased with
that.
So that's really good. Right, hit us up with another question. Then.
Right, let's have another one. Let's have a look. 14.
That's so weird. I'm on 14.
Oh, no way! Spooky.
I know. Oh, the way all your members. No, start again. The way your members all support each other's posts is really special. Did that happen naturally, or did you encourage it somehow? So I feel like we answered this not long ago. We never encouraged it somehow. Like that is all you guys.
When I say we drop lucky, I don't take that lightly.
Oh yeah, so
I do feel like, again, I feel like it's sort of the community has attracted a certain type of person. I feel that it's a certain type is being attracted to this membership for some reason, and well, we know the reason. It's very, very supportive.
It's so supportive and like wholesome without wanting to sound. It's really wholesome.
We like wholesome. Yeah.
Like everyone genuinely cares and wants to support each other. We've not all constructed that remotely. I think it's just the magnets attracted the right people.
You know when they say your vibe attracts your tribe.
Oh no, didn't know
that should be our tagline.
I never heard that, but yeah, exactly.
It does.
Perfect.
And kind people are my kind of people.
Oh,
I like that one as well. I'm all for the quotes today.
Oh, yeah. That's such a nice observation as well. Thank you for whoever that one came from.
That is so nice.
Not actually written the names of who they're from, so.
Yeah. Well, you just copied them and then didn't put any who they were from, did you? Because we were on a bit of a time schedule.
Yes.
Writing them down today. So yeah. So whoever you are, that was lovely.
Yeah,
really nice.
You.
Yeah.
And to everyone. If we don't get through them all, are you leaving that? Do you know the ones that you picked out? You put them to one side, or
I have put them to one side. The cat keeps knocking them on the floor. But I have put them to one. I have put them to one side, and I'll keep these.
Yeah, and then I'll post the ones off that we get through.
I'll be honest. I might need this box back because it's cooling down now, and the tin needs refilling.
How do you like? There'd be no pipe filling that at my house. It would just be like packets of mouth done.
I have to tell myself that it's not there, so I have to put it in the cupboard up there, right at the top, right at the back. I have no self control whatsoever.
I don't.
but obviously I had to rescue them from this weather.
Yeah.
So it's like an empty box, but it was nearly empty anyway. So I had my last like chocolate bar.
We
as well.
can't have stuff like that now because I have got the worst sweet tooth. Like I am terrible. I could eat
Oh,
nothing but sweet stuff forever and ever.
yeah.
Could never eat
I
another
hear
meal.
you. Do you want? I'm going to give. So I'm confessing this because I'm just going to say it. So I've got a real fear of running out of Yorkshire tea bags. Right? It's a real fear. No way.
Yesterday, it was bam, big time. Let me tell you. Oh, me
So
old dozen.
I've come up with a little solution, and I won't go get it now. I might show it if anyone wants to see what my structure is, shall we say.
Yes.
So I've got, obviously in the cupboard, I've got the opened. No, hang on. Let's start from the beginning. I've got a tin that I got from Betty's. So that gets filled with Yorkshire tea. And it's not because I'm from Yorkshire.
No,
it's
you don't
because
have to be
it
from
is the
Yorkshire.
best tea.
It's
It's
the
the best tea.
superior of all the tea.
It's superior tea. Sorry if we've offended anyone. Sorry, not sorry, actually.
Yeah, but you don't use the other counties with a tea bag, do you?
No, you don't. And there's a
Not
reason
like
for that, Hannah. There's a
Cheshire
reason for
tea.
that.
On the list.
So I've got that. So that maybe houses 80 tea bags.
Yeah.
And then obviously, because I buy the big boxes, I have a box, the rest of the box, and an emergency box. Okay. So we're on hundreds of tea bags already. Do I stop there? No. It goes one step further. I have books everywhere in this house. So we've got bookshelves everywhere.
Open the book pages, have you?
I've got a tin that's a book that's secretly hidden in the bookshelf somewhere, that when you open it, it's full of tea bags.
Do you know
And if I get to that stage, it's bad times. COVID was a nightmare.
Yes, I was just going to say, I can't say, I always say this word wrong, apocalypse. I always say muddled up, apocalypse.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, do you know there's those preppers who, like, have bunkers full of stuff? You would just literally have tea bags.
Tea and Cadbury's chocolate. Yeah. I would have that.
I've got Yorkshire tea addiction in this house as well. And it's escalated over time to then where we became only able to function on Yorkshire tea biscuit brew, which is mega.
Yeah. So my sister-in-law drinks that and she loves it. Yeah.
Amazing. And last week we ran out of it. So when I was pregnant, I could not drink tea or coffee. And then I've just now, Lennon's 2.5, been able to drink them both again freely and hit them hard. I've gone like straight into them 74 cups.
Reverse cold turkey.
Yeah, I really have like it's in my veins. So we got Yorkshire tea bags, and my husband was like, "Oh, we're not Yorkshire tea bags," but we're obviously working, so we did. And you can only get those from like the actual supermarket, not like corn shop or whatever.
Yeah.
So we went on to the closest shop on our lunch break, and we were like, "Oh, they've only got Yorkshire tea, not Yorkshire tea gold," because we would go top tier biscuit, then Yorkshire tea gold, then Yorkshire tea, which is still well.
Yeah.
So we got those, smashed our way through those, and then and now we're like, right, this weekend we've got to go on a proper tea bag haul and get. So I think I might take a leaf out of your book and buy 500 because we just go through it so quick. Did you see my post that I did on my account about Martins?
Yes. Oh, I was trying to say Smarties. Oh,
I'm showing you
so
some
cute.
Martins, and I'm like,
Oh,
what do you mean, babes? Like, Martins? I really like them. And I was thinking, I honestly could not get it.
I think you should forever call it Martin.
I know, I think we will. Well, Adam's, I'm going on to so many stories. I'll finish Martin's first, right? So then Adam said, tag Cadbury's in it, or whoever it is that owns it. Nestle. Tag Nestle in them. They've not given a sniff. They've not really liked it.
I bet they get tagged to high heaven. So
because can you imagine it?
Nagging.
If you just rebranded them as Martins for a one-off, that would be oh, it's so good. I could go on all day about mispronunciations. It's one of my favourite things.
Oh, I know. And it's good to remind them when they're older as well.
I've got a notebook where I write it. Me and Adam both do it because they just come out with age 2 to 5 is hysterical.
The
Yeah.
funniest. Yeah. It's like no filter.
No
You
filter.
don't know what's going to come out.
No. And then Harry's got three imaginary friends. We don't know where
Oh,
it came from, and he gives very specific details about them. So there's Toucay, and
Toucay. I like
Toucay,
that.
and Toucay is the size of a croissant, which I thought was a great measure for a 4-year-old to come out with. I was like, "What's it look like?" And he's like, "Well, it's as big as a croissant." He has a pink backpack, most important factor. Okay,
Yeah.
and he's blue, and that's as much as we got. But then he told us he has a sister called Sainsbury, but we're not getting any more on that. We don't know anything else about them.
She's a work in progress, is she?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then he was walking downstairs a few months ago, and he said to Adam, "Yeah, I'll share that with David Pankridge." And Adam said, "Who's David Pankridge?" And he said, "It's David Pankridge. No, it's just a tiny little mouse." So there's also David Pankridge. So Toucay, Sainsbury, and David Pankridge are the imaginary friends.
Oh, that is
I know.
adorable. I do feel like there's a couple of children's book ideas in there.
I know. I did try
your
to
hand.
do. So the reason I was trying to coax out of him what Toucay looked like was so that I could draw him. But I never
Oh,
got more than as big as a croissant with a pink backpack and his blue.
oh, that's a good starting
I
point.
know. I know.
Yeah, it's a good starting point.
So right, go on then. Hit us up with another. I reckon we can squeeze in 2 more.
You think?
Maybe.
I think subconsciously we're trying to go over the hour mark, aren't we?
Random.
Right. Let's.
I wonder if you should comment like what speed they listen to us on. Do you think people speed us up so they can get through it?
It's got to be 1.2,
It's
isn't it?
got to be.
It's got to be
It's
1.2.
so funny.
I
'cause
listen to
think-
people on 1.2.
I was on 1.5, and the other day, for some reason, my phone had done an update, so it put it back to 1. And I clicked on your message, and I was like, "Why is Leanne talking so slow?"
Is it like like
And
slow
you're like,
motion?
She don't talk like that. She does. You just have her sped up all the time. And anybody, actually.
That's brilliant.
I know.
See, that sounded like I needed an adrenaline shot.
Yeah.
So we've got number 10.
Number 10. Right. What's been the most unexpected thing that's come out of building ICAN so far? So I think we've covered community, which is definitely was unexpected.
I think the most unexpected thing for me is how easy it feels to. I do think, when everything's aligned, I think, like how my story came about, everything just lined up and then it was easy. And I think when you push something that your heart's not in, or you push something that you're trying to be something you're not in a bad way, just that you might see someone and think, I want to be like that. So you try and be like that. It doesn't work. It's jarring. I think you've got to be true to yourself. And if what you're doing aligns with you, it's easy. And I feel like that's what's happened here, in that we've created something. There was definitely a need for it. But I think what else has been really unexpected is the amount of people that felt the same.
Yeah.
I think the amount of people that felt the same as us, and that's what kind of spurs us on. We don't need spurring on, but if we needed any more spurring on, that would be it, wouldn't it?
Because we know that what we're doing is appreciated and valued, as well as us enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's mega.
Absolutely. That was a nice question.
That's a great
That's
question.
a really nice question. One more?
Go on.
Shall we do one more? I'm a bit hooked.
I know,
with this.
Great.
17.
Okay. Cloudberry Inc. is opening for submissions soon. This is so exciting. For members who might want to submit, what kind of stories are you hoping to find? It's a great question.
That's a great question, and not something I've given enough thought to, I think, really. What about you?
I think if we apply the same logic as ICAN to Cloudberry, I think my main desire is that we get a diverse voice.
Yeah.
Like, obviously we want really engaging picture books. We want, you know, chapter books. I love some graphic novels and comics
Yes, we would love those. Yeah.
because that's like getting into that like tween and teen market is so important at the minute to get some really good engaging content out. But I think the overriding factor for me is if it's something that we feel like we can sit behind. I don't think it is a specific thing. I think the thing is the
No.
person that's written it is passionate about it. And yeah, I think that's for
Again,
me.
it's that I think the reason why we're struggling to answer it is because we don't have an idea, you know, like a trend in
Yeah,
mind that we want to go down. We're not targeting certain trends because they're in at the minute. I think
yes,
it's going back to what we said about alignment. You know, like if it aligns with us, and we get a good feeling about it, we'll do it. But
mm,
that doesn't mean to say that if we don't, you know, if we don't get a feeling, we're not going to use it. I don't mean it like that. I mean that, you know, if we see that you're passionate, and your story behind it's quite,
yeah,
you know, as well. You've got to tell us the story behind it and get
exactly.
excited with us. And
Or how
yeah,
do you see it being like who your audience is and how you see them interacting with it, like all that really. But I would
yeah,
expect that we don't have a type. It will be
no,
eclectic,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
still excited to start reading. The only
The only criteria is children. It's children's book.
children, yeah,
Children's
of
book.
all
Yeah.
ages. I think the only problem for me is I have already this week gone to. I've already told it. I'm like, oh, I've had an idea for a book. Oh, I've had this other book, and I'm already doing the other idea of a book that I've not started yet because I'm doing this book and I'm illustrating that book. Like I just get so inspired, and then I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be great to do this, that, and the other? So like I just know that it's going to fuel my creativeness even more because I'll just want to do everything. I just want everyone's books to be done.
Yeah.
Go on, let's do one more.
Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, they're all in the teens for some reason. I'm picking them out. 16. I haven't got any single figures.
I'm glad this one's come up. I'm curious about the day-to-day behind the scenes. You've mentioned Hannah does the front facing stuff and Leanne does the tech.
Reluctantly.
How do you work out who does what? I don't even think we need to define it anymore, do we? Because we naturally know what we're picking up.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
started a new thing where we will, at the beginning of the week, have a call that we transcribe and we'll go, because we are so busy and we move, it's really fast paced. We'll just like mop up anything that we said we are going to do last week and we'll just go, oh, I'll do that, you do that, da, 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 da. And it just like fits naturally, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I feel like if one doesn't do it, the other one
Yeah.
does naturally, yeah, yeah.
Or there'll be times when I'll say to you, I'm really sorry, but I won't be able to pick this up because like I'm just too busy with like my work stuff. So I tend to like, I've got my job through the day and I get a bit where I drop the boys off at nursery before I log on where I can power through stuff, get my lunch, get the bit before I pick the boys up so I can get stuff done there. But if I don't manage it, then I think the thing is neither of us resent each other if they don't manage to do the thing because we both know that we're working to really difficult. Yeah, we're not just sat doing nothing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, yeah. And I think for my like personal situation lends well to tech, because you know I'm at home, so
And I can't do it because I'm.
we do have. I mean, the system we have is very, very good, and I feel like that takes a lot of the pressure off when it comes to tech. But it's still, you know, it's still you've still got to.
Oh yeah.
You've still got to do it, but it's not just me on my own learning code or anything like that. It's, you know, it's a very good system that we've got. So I think that helps as well. And obviously me being at home lends itself for me to just jump on and off quite easily as well. So
yeah. And then me with the social media stuff. So I do most of the social media stuff, but Leanne obviously does like you'll do anything where you've made changes to the website or anything that you can talk through, like we did the review and stuff one the other day. That's great, and we're going to start doing more of those kinds of things. So I'll tend to do that, and I do that because I love doing the social media stuff.
You're the best at social media because you tend to not miss anything. So the times when I've gone on, because you've been, stuck in meetings or at work, and I've gone on and covered for you, I'm thinking, how on earth do you keep up to this? Because you must have a system
Yeah, I do.
in your head.
I couldn't explain what it is, but I do. It seems to work.
It does seem to it, and you're very, like I say, you are very front facing. So I think if we both were front facing and we both were shy, maybe it wouldn't work as well. I just think we just work.
It complements, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite happy to not hide. I don't really hide anymore, do I? But
No,
at first I was like, I don't know how much I'm going to be on, how much I want to be on camera.
But
you're like,
look how much more confident you've got, and like that's really applicable to members as well, because like a really big part of being an author and illustrator is that you've got to be able to market your products, and to market your products you've got to, you don't have to be on camera, but you've got to sell yourself to a certain degree as well. And so like that's kind of really important. I think the other thing is,
and if it's any consolation, like not consolation, if it's any help, I remember having a conversation with my husband about it, and he said, look, his advice seemed pretty brutal, when I asked him. It just came out and said, well, the more you do it, the easier it'll get. And I was like, you don't understand how much I hate being on camera. But, I hope he never sees this, but he's right.
Yeah, no.
Because I never hear the end of it saying he's right, but he was right. The less aware you become of yourself, the more
that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is, like, nothing of what we do is done through vanity or like it's not self-indulgent, right? So like
we could really like spruce ourselves. I mean, the fortunate that we've had our hair done.
I was howling going this morning. I'm trying to get a still of you and both of us from any of the recordings that we've done. I'm talking hours of footage, and everyone that I did, either you're like, or I'm like, it's the honestly.
I think as well, because on YouTube, when obviously we put the podcast on, and I have no control over those, the chapters that they do. So if you look at the chapters, they are hilarious. They are, and we can't change those.
We can't change that, and you would want us to anyway. I think that's one of the biggest points, and that's come across with everyone in the industry that we've spoken to. It's all about authenticness, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't be fake in this business for very long anyway. There's only one of you. Why just be yourself?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, that's such an important message actually to end on, like. Exactly. So there we go. That was great fun, and we've probably got the same volume of questions to do again. So I think we do. Yeah. So we could maybe we could do another bonus that's not a bonus; it's an actual full-length episode, but we mask it as a bonus. Yeah. We could do one of those. That sounds great. So I don't know when this will go out. It's up to Leanne because she edits it, because I don't get on with it.
Well, interestingly, we've had a solution to that as well, because I'm working on an old MacBook. And Paul, my husband, has a new MacBook. And right at the end of editing last week, when I'd spent 2 hours editing on it, to be fair, the Leeds United game was on, and he is tunnel vision. You can't, when they're playing. But right at the end of it, the game had finished. He heard me go, this Mac is so slow. I'm trying to, and he went, why don't you just use mine?
You don't want to do it like that. You want to do it like this?
I was like, it's nice knowing you, Paul. So I'm really cross that you suggested it, like right at the end. So I'm going to be able to use his to log on to our editor, and it'll be quicker. Yeah,
that is great.
So it'll be a dream to do. So maybe
I don't know when it'll go out, because like as soon as it can, but
probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow it'll go out. Friday.
Great. Yeah. Oh, I hope everyone enjoys this.
Oh, I know. Like we say, when we get to the end of this, if people have lasted this long, bravo.
Oh no, this is good. This might be under an hour. Depending on how long it takes us to hang up and do salutations.
Yes, because we're rubbish at that as well, so
We
we
are.
might have to practice our
Yeah,
goodbyes.
exits.
So, shall we try?
Yeah, okay. Well, it's been lovely chatting to you, Leanne.
It's been lovely chatting to you, Hannah, as always.
And I'm off out of the sweat box now because it's roasting.
Samesies.
Right, see you soon.
See you soon.